The between subjects database is used to compare independent groups on an outcome using between subject statistical analyses. The first thing that you need to do in any database is give your participants a unique numerical de-identifier because you don't want their personal information such as their name or their address or their social security number or their telephone number, things like that in your analysis. It's unethical to do so. So give them that de-identifier at the very beginning of the study. The second variable that you should have in your database is the grouping variable. And this variable really serves as the foundation by which you can make comparisons between independent groups statistically. It tells the software program, SPSS, which participants belong in one group and which belong in another group. As you create your database, make sure to have a codification scheme or a code book made in a Word document where you keep track of your variable names, the codifications of your categorical level variables, and also the scale of measurement of those variables. Scrolling down here is an example of a between subjects database. You can see that IDs have been given to each participant. You can see that you don't have to enter all of the same individuals in a group at once. You can enter in different increments of them. You see there are zeros and then there are ones and zeros. This is called a stacked format. Then I entered in the age, their respective gender, with 0 being male and 1 being female, and then a score ranging from 1 to 5. The grouping variable will separate out different participants, calculate the means and or frequencies for those groups, and that's how the software does the analysis. If you click right here on download database, you have the option of downloading a pre-formatted set of databases that can run each of these statistical tests here. Along the bottom, you see for one sample, for a chi-square, Mann-Whitney U, independent samples t-test, Kruskal-Wallis, one-way ANOVA, odds ratios and relative risk, factorial fixed, MANCOVA, epidemiological measures, diagnostic testing. So be sure to visit this web page and download this spreadsheet and feel free to use it as much as you like. Also, you can press on download codebook and here's an example of a codebook. You can plug and play or add more variables as needed. Add descriptions of how you could codify various predictor variables. And then also with different types of statistical designs, there are ways that you can enter in multiple observations or multiple groups or multiple outcomes given your research question. You can click on statistics to move on or go to the Research Engineer homepage.